Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm Bright Peter Side. I'm a real estate broker and I'm excited to welcome you to another edition of Reverse Guide. So this week we will be looking at how you can participate and of course take advantage of our newly launched 1 to 15-year mortgage plan to own a property in Lagos, Nigeria. Let me begin by saying that all over the world, mortgage plans is an arrangement that enables the citizens of a country to own a home, and Nigeria is not an exception, although over the years it's not been so effective due to a whole lot of factors. This is where investors will approach us and say, look, I want to own a property in Lagos, Nigeria, but I cannot afford it due to my level of income, and the properties in Lagos are usually expensive. And of course I agree for obvious reasons. So all of these factors put together, we've been able to, through partnership, secure a 1 to 15-year mortgage payment plan for some properties in Lagos. And of course that means that every Nigerian, every hardworking Nigerian can now own a home in Lagos. So recently we put together an event in Lagos to sensitize investors and prospective clients on how they can be part of this process. It is part of some of the highlights of that event I'm going to be sharing with you on this video. That is the more reason why you need to watch to the end of this video. And of course, if you've not subscribed to this channel, please do wait to click the subscription and notification button for free so you can always get interesting updates on this platform. That here are the highlights of that event. But I also know that someone may be wondering what exactly is mortgage. Now, in its simplest form, mortgage is an arrangement where you want to acquire a property, but because you do not have the enough resources or funds to finance that property, you enter into an agreement with a funding agency that will help you fund that property upfront while you repay within a period of time with little interest attached to it. So it means that you want to own a home, you don't have the money, the resources to fund the property. All you do, you enter an agreement with an agency that will help you fund such acquisition. That is the simplest definition of a mortgage plan. So the first point you need to note about this mortgage arrangement is that one is actually available for all category of citizens. So it means that as far as you're a hardworking Nigerian, whether you're a civil servant, whether you are self-employed, you own your own business, or you are a Nigerian who live outside Nigeria, talking about Nigerians in diaspora, are qualified for this mortgage payment plan. Yes, so far as you're a Nigerian, no matter where you live, so far as you have a reliable source of income, you are qualified for this mortgage plan. Something you need to note about this mortgage is that it is an off-plan project. Yeah, the mortgage is for off-plan project. It means that the houses will be delivered within 2 years. Yeah, that is the implication. These houses will be delivered within 2 years. The next point you need to also note is that these properties we are talking about are all situated in Lagos. Some of the properties are situated in Lekki axis of Lagos, while the other ones are situated in the mainland axis. We have properties like 2 or 3 bedroom inside the avocado terraces, like we have in Abijo area of Lekki. We also have the Paragon terraces in Bramadesaya, Ukwaja, Bramadesaya axis of Lekki, which are all smart homes. We also have the Queen's Court and all of that around the Sherino. So the point here is that these properties are all situated in Lagos, Nigeria. The next point you need to note about this mortgage arrangement is that it has a fixed interest rate of 16%, 17% and 16% respectively, depending on the category you belong to. If you're a civil servant, for example, the rate is going for 16%, but if you are a self-employed person, you own your own business, the interest rate is 17%. And of course, if you're a Nigerian in diaspora, the rate is 16%. And of course, the type of mortgage we are offering here is a fixed rate mortgage. Yes, I had to, it's important I mentioned it, and of course, it's important you also understand this, because when it comes to mortgage, there are various types of mortgage. Oftentimes, we've had situations where people bring mortgage plans, and when the economy begins to, adjust and all of that, they begin to adjust the interest rate. But not in this case. The mortgage we are offering here by virtue of this arrangement is a fixed mortgage. It's a fixed rate mortgage plan. It means that no matter what happens in the economy, the interest rate for this mortgage is fixed for the next 15 years, and the period is going to last. It is fixed. It's not going to go upward. It's not going to go downward. The other highlight you need to also know about this mortgage arrangement is that it involves equity contribution. Yeah, this mortgage plan involves equity contribution, and the equity contribution differs depending on the category you belong to, ranging from 20% 35% and 40%. For example, if you fall under the category of Nigerians in diaspora, your equity contribution will be 40%. But if you fall into the category of let's say civil servants in Nigeria or public servants, your equity contribution will be 20%. It then means that if you are going for a property, for example, a 2-bedroom that is selling for 38 million, under this mortgage arrangement, you will have to provide 20% of 38 million if you're a civil servant. And if you're a Nigerian in diaspora, if you're Nigerian in diaspora, your contribution will be 40%. I do hope that is very clear. Now, the next thing you need to understand about this mortgage plan is that the equity contribution we're talking about here, you don't have to pay it all at once. Not at all. You can actually spread your equity contribution within months or years. Yes, you can actually spread your equity contribution within 12 months as the case may be. By the end of the day, once you make the payment, all the mortgage bank want to see is the receipt of your payment. With that, they will be able to. Another important highlight of this mortgage plan is that every subscriber must have a consistent and verified source of income. Yes, it must be clear that you have a monthly source of income, because the deduction for your mortgage, by virtue of this arrangement, the deduction will be done monthly. Yes, the deduction for this mortgage will be done monthly, so you must have a stable source of income for this process. Another highlight too, you also need to note for this mortgage arrangement, this mortgage is worth 50 million naira. That's about 120,000 US dollars, but the value of this mortgage is 50 million naira. Now, it means that if you go for any property that is beyond 50 million naira by virtue of this arrangement, any of the properties developed by Landmark that is worth more than 50 million naira, it means that all that we can get for this by virtue of this arrangement is 50 million, while you fund the remaining part of the property. Now, another thing also you need to know is that the category of houses under this mortgage is, like I mentioned earlier, we have two bedroom terraces like what we have in the avocado terraces. We have also 3-bedroom. But the good thing is that they are all smart homes. Yes, they are all smart homes and they are off-plan projects. These are just some of the highlights. If you want to be part of this, all you need to do is call the number right now on your screen. I will give you further details in addition to some of the information I'm going to provide. Alright, so this is much I got for you on this edition of Reverse Guide. I do hope that I made sense to you, and please, I want to appeal that you take advantage of this opportunity. And beyond you, there are a whole lot of persons who are looking out for this opportunity to own a home in Lagos, Nigeria. This is a golden opportunity. Share this, comment, any information to need to be part of this. I am very much available. You can call the number on your screen or WhatsApp or check the bio for every detail. And of course, before you participate in this process, I will also advise that you get every information you need. Mortgage is an important process, and as such, it requires you to get every necessary information before you begin. But I can assure you that this has been so much arranged in such a way that it will be so easy for you to participate. Thank you for watching, and bye for now.